Okay, just trying to beat my own personal record here, which is an hour 20. The world record is like 54 minutes, posted by Natsuku, which is just absolutely crazy. I've been trying to adopt some of Natsuku's strategies, and so my time has actually gotten a lot longer, because the things that Natsuku is doing are just so impressive. So, let's just get this started. So, we start with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Pretty decent start so far. Grab the key. Get this started up. Looking for books of 3 right away. Get the jump. Grab this. Here's a nice book of 3 right here, just like looking us right in the face. Grab this. Nice book of 3 right here. Witch's Hymnal is great. Lots of great books of 3 right here. Great start so far. Really, really nice start so far. Ooh, this is a really good start so far. If I can find this other book, this Archmage. Oh, good start. Good start. Nice accelerated start here. I like this already. Really, really happy with this start so far. I should be looking down on the first floor right now, but I want to grab this key. And oh, my eye immediately. Musical Saint. Compendium for the Lazy. So we're looking for yellow books right now. Yellow books right now. Is this? Nope, spell chanting. Let's... Theoretical Foundations is a good book. This run feels good so far. This run so far feels really, really good. True Love? No, that's not the one. But I'm going to quickly... 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Haha, how about that? True Love. So, I'm getting pretty close to hitting what I want to hit. Get this set up. It's absolutely crucial to get that. We are looking for a book with a heart on it, yellow books. There's a yellow book over there. That's just us grabbing the run. What's this? Chronicle of World Music, delete that. Theoretical Foundations. And the Strongest Archmage is obsessed with me. Compendium for the Lazy. Dude, yes. This is a great run. This is a great run already. True. Nope. Yeah, thank you. Yep. I'm panicked. The strongest. The strongest Archmage is in love with me. Volume 1. And the Chronicle of the strongest Archmage is in love with me. Perfect. I'm going to pull an insight, and we're going to hit insight. There it is. And we're looking really, really good right now. This is really, really good. What a great run we're having already. As you can see, like, I'm a little slow. I'm a little slow, and I know it. I know I'm a little slow. Do I have Compendium for the Lazy? Yes, I do, so I can assemble that. That's fantastic. Compendium for the Lazy, Volume 1, Volume 2, Compendium for the Lazy. Compendium for the Lazy. Fantastic, fantastic, fantastic. Fantastic, fantastic. So look, we're looking for books of 3. We're looking for books of 3. Books of 3 are where it's at. Looking for books of 3, books of 3, books of 3. I could feel myself like being excited. Like I'm like really excited because this run really took off really fast and I'm really happy about it. I believe I can grab that and that's fine. I'm going to pull the insight on the Musical Saint so that I can only find one book. Just grab it. And that's perfect. And then we just run over here. 1, 3, 1, 2. Absolutely fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. Now I can pull an assemble on anything. Or not on anything, on any book of 3. We're just looking around for books of 3 right now. Command Army of Dead, Calling Dead, Emotion, Reality Begins. Okay, get rid of all those. Off that shelf. Just spending time to like clear off shelves as well is a good idea. Okay. All of a sudden we're not finding, so Artifacts is a good book. No. Media Manipulated by Magic is a good book. Got to be a little careful because you can absolutely pull an insight and not be able to get to where you want to go. So you got to be a bit clever about it. I'm going to do Witch's Hymnal. Okay, it's over there. It's over there. I'm sure it was here, which is hint shoot. Okay, so we missed it, but that's okay. I'm gonna pull in Theoretical Foundations of Music. And 3, and dunk. And then I'm gonna go back up here to find this Witch's Hymnal, if I can. Or any other book of 3. Any other book of 3. Transcendental Music, that's a good one. Storage Magic is a book of 3. Is this a book of 3? I think it is. I think it is. I think it is. I don't know. How to Commute is a book of 3. So we're finding a lot of good books of 3. We are not finding that other copy. It's not that big a loss to whiff on that particular insight because I can always get the Witch's Hymnal back in hand, hit 3 on it. Yeah, oh, it's 1 bookshelf off. And then I can go here and hit 3 on that. And that gives me a media society. And I can go over here. It was on this staircase. It's that orange color. It's that orange color. The Media Society. I think it's the same deal here. I'm gonna have to move on from this. Yeah, I'm moving on from this. Because I want to create space. I can always just go back here. We're still looking around for that book of 3. Book of 3. Any book of 3 at this point is good. So we're going to assemble on this. 3, 2, 1. That's great. We can level that up. And we're gonna be able to do the same thing that we did before. It's not ideal, obviously. You want to be able to do it when you insight. You want to be able to snag it up. Oh, it wasn't on the stairs at all. Okay. That's okay, because now we can go 3 on something like broom handling techniques. And that was here. Oh, yeah. Are we going to find this? It's pretty buried. Clearly pretty buried, so I think I might just have to move on from that. But we are looking for books of 3. Books of 3. Oh, is that it? No, it isn't. Books of 3. Books of 3. Books of 3. We are getting close to being able to do an assemble. So, oop, I definitely how to commute. Oh, and I have this book as well. So we can. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm in the mathematics section. 1, 2, 3. And we can pull that on the artifacts that change the world, which is good. We're actually making like pretty decent time. Let's find this broom handling technique. Oh, I was in the wrong spot completely. That's really... Okay, that's just what it is. 3, 2, 1. Okay, a little bit of imprecision at the beginning of this run. Nothing to cry about. I am going to grab the Ultimate Guide to Otherworldly Swear Words, because that's a book of 5, and I am at the point now where I can grab any book of 5 and still be okay. I don't want to run an insight on it, because that would be... I think I'll just grab all these and throw them off. think that's a book of 3. I think it is. That is not. Oh, Transcendental Magic. So this is my number 1 to be. Let's just grab this. Pocket Dimension. 1, 2, 1, 3. That's great. Now I can grab literally any book I want. And I'll be able to shelve it. And 1, 2. Nope. 3. Really, really good, really good. Cooldown is going to be really, really short on this. So I only want to run that on books that I know. Or, what am I talking about? I can grab literally any book I want and assemble it. Labor Studies, even with Magic Overtime, is actually over here. And that goes 1, 6, 2, 9. I can feel myself like all jazzed up. So I'm like making like little flubs and little errors because I'm like all super, super, super jazzed up that I actually hit it. Like I've actually done it pretty fast. So I'm extremely happy with this run. I can see how I can speed this aspect of my game up. Grab this, grab that. And now we can grab this, and auto shelf is just going to let us go like that. It's going to give us the opportunity now to run an insight and get over there. There we go, and then we go and we grab any book, hit 5, and Fundamentals of Undead Annihilation. 1, 2, 3, 4, 9, 5, 1, 6. I think I am completely on pace to beat my own personal time, for sure. Oh goodness, please, 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 please. Please, 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 the second I say that, what's happening? What happened? Okay, that's 100%. I don't have enough space in my hand to do that. Okay. So we want to grab shelf here, or organize. So what that tells me, that little moment there, what that tells me is that I've got to get rid of the books that are in my hand. Like, pretty much right now. And like, yes, juggling is good. It's good to juggle, but too much juggling, you just don't have enough space. So I gotta get rid of these. Oh, kill me. 2, grab this. Career opportunities. I don't understand why it does that. I've had that happen to me before, and I don't get it. Is it organizing alphabetically? Like, is the sort an alphabetical sort? Because it is actually killing me. Okay, now we're looking around for a book of 3. That book of 3, and that book of 3. Sacred Barriers, organize that. 1, 2. So that flow that I just hit there, that's like the fundamental flow of the game. I'm not in the right section. Yes, I am. 1, 6, 7. It's interweaving the 2 skills. The 3 skills, really, or 4 technically, in a way. Magical creatures and their spells, so that you. Okay, grab that. Scrying and clairvoyance. Right now, I can feel myself trying to catch up to my cooldowns. And my shelving is just a train wreck. Natsuku, you make this look so frickin' easy. And I'm just struggling. Sacred Purification Magic. That looked good. I like that. I'm happy with how that looked. Healing magic. 10, 4, 6, 9, 6, 5, 8, 7, 1, 3, 2. Ice. And this is good because now I can go and, oh, I have not been leveling this up, so that's a flaw. If I can get to the law section quick, got it. Shadow Adept, we can straighten that out. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Grab all these books off the shelf, throw them. This is good. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 3, 4, 9, 10, 8. Grab that. Psychology. Wait for the sort for just a second. That looked really crisp. Really happy with how that looked. And I'm falling behind on time because I'm not able to interweave. I'm completely in the wrong section here. Oh goodness, so that really throws me far behind. Okay, that's fine. Oh goodness. Okay, I'm panicking. I'm just panicking. And I just need to take a breath. Everything is completely fine. You are not setting a world record time. You are improving your own skill sets. Looking around for books of 3 while I do this. This we can just shelve. Looking around for a book of 3. 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 That is a book of 3, so after I do this one, I should be able to pull an insight, pull the insight, and there's the other book. I'm holding the Grand Compendium of Archery, so I'm going to pull the 5 on that. We're going to grab this, we're going to go over here, we're going to sort that. We're going to go doink, 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 doink. So close, doink, 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 doink. And grab this, stealth techniques, concealment amongst nearby objects. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 8, 5, 6, 7, 10, 3, 9, 2. Grab this, rituals of calling it undead. Sort. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Grab this. Internet Grimoire is a good book. Internet Grimoire 2, 5, 1, 3, 4. And we'll grab this. Speak Magic, that's fine. No. 2, 1, 3. Grab Field Guide to Monsters and Identification. We can go here, shelve this, shelve that. Let's clear some of this off, hit the Gourmet Dungeon, quick. And no. And magical supply chain. So we're looking for books of 3. Not having too much luck finding the books of 3, frankly. Art of Hypnosis, we can just grab this quick, and this goes down here. This gives us a sort opportunity. That's good. I'll grab that because it's just right over there. Looking for books of 3. Is it because I'm like a little bit panicked that I'm not finding these books of 3? Maybe. I can feel the space kind of opening up though soon here because I am about to max out. Topic spells, goes right here. About to max out auto shelf, and once auto shelf is maxed out, you get a lot of time. I shouldn't say a lot of time, but a little bit of time to find books of 3 while also magic over here. So the Prospero code I know that goes over here. We're looking for books. That was that little. I did like a little introduction. Enchantment Theory, I think, is a book of 3. Alchemy, that's gonna go right here. And now I can start getting my insight. So up until now, I have really felt like I've been like rush. Like really, no time to waste. But once I get this auto shelf off the ground, I am gonna end up with like a little bit of time to just breathe for 1 second. And that's gonna let me pop insight to find book, and now I can grab that, get back to this section, and it's Enchantment Theory, so it's actually down here, so I could have shelved it earlier, but that is completely fine. We are looking for books of 3. Books of 3. That's a book of 3, I think. Earth Spell, I mean, we're right here, so we might as well just hang on to this for a second. That is for sure a book of 3. Okay. Healer's Ethics is just like right beside me, so I'm going to stay in this section looking around for a book of 3 if I can. Do I beat the cooldown? I do beat the cooldown. That makes me feel cool. Cool down. It's a little in the ballpark. So Teachings of the Great Philosophers is just right here. I believe that's a book of 3, so we'll grab that. The Constitution of the Kingdom is just right behind me. Don't have it quite yet. We can pull an insight on that, and that lets me get that. I'll grab that book. Okay, that's fine. We pulled a... that goes here, that goes here. That's completely fine. I used to get a little bit more upset about grabbing a book of 10 and or grabbing a book of 3 with my assemble, but then I saw Natsuku doing it and I was like, okay, everything's fine. I don't need to panic so much. Like, if it's good enough for Natsuku, it's good enough for me. And grab that, Grand Compendium, sort it. Got it. Universal. Okay, we're not there yet. This can go like this. What just happened? Okay. I accidentally used my assemble on that. That's fine. We're going to do magical repairs, do practical everyday magic, and then we will do Curse to Love You with an insight, which is right there. And then we can grab practical dungeon tactics. Maybe not the best book to have just grabbed, but that's fine. Curse to Love You, shelf. So we'll grab that. Magic circles, that's good, that's right here. The Structure of Monopolization is a book of 3 for sure. Breaking the Curse is a book of 3. I believe this is a book of 10 rather. There she goes. People Enchanted by Glowing Slabs, hilarious book. This is a book of 5. I'm not quite there with my insight, I think, to comfortably be able to do that. And we are just gonna quickly... Dang nab, dude. I do not know what the rules of sort are. I always forget to take a look. Pendulum of Uses Magic around the world. Get that sorted out there. We're gonna hit 3 on this. Grab this book, hit 5 on it. Grab this and grab that, and then the Naked Warrior. The Naked Warrior is up here. Lost 3 Decades is a book of 5. We need to get this shelved. Grab this, grab that, grab this. And now we're starting to see that I'm getting into this kind of cool little flow state that exists in this game, which I really, really love. I think that's Book of 3. Gotta get my insight. Almost there, almost there. Magical Civilizations goes up here, which is great. Hello? 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 This is a math book. Just gonna wait a second. There she goes. And then we'll pull the insight. I was wrong about that. This is a book of... Okay, I'm completely wrong about everything I've ever thought in my life. Yep, completely wrong about all of it, so that's fine. Structure, okay. That's a book of 3, I'm sure of it. I've got to say, I gotta stop saying I'm sure of it, because every time I say I'm sure of it, I am wrong. I am feeling pretty good about this run now. Like, I am feeling pretty good about this run. Like, every time I feel like I'm flubbing something, I feel like I'm gaining something. I thought that was the other dragon book. We'll grab that. I do not understand the rules for sort, and it is driving me up the wall. It is really driving me up the wall, honestly. Like, it must be organized, you know what, I don't know. I can only speculate how it's organized, and I don't understand how it is organized. This is a book of 3, and it was right here. Glowing slabs. Glowing slabs, glowing slabs, glowing slabs. Hello. And introduction to economics is just over here. We got the cooldown, which is really nice. I think therefore I am. Transfiguration, metaphysics. Might as well just grab metaphysics and just head there. And then we're just gonna wait 1 second. And stealth techniques, the art of shadow walking. And the art of shadow walking. And grab that. Shelve it. Shelve it. I knew I didn't get all of them because I'm flubbing on my I am flubbing on my juggling. I'm flubbing on my juggling. We're here, so I'm just gonna do this. And okay. I think that's a book of 3. This is just right over here. I think that's a book of 3. Grab this. It's the necromancy section. The necromancy section. And grab the water book. Now we can run an insight over here. Grab this. And that felt pretty good. Then we run an insight here. And grab this book. Shelve it. Run over here. Shelve this. This is healing magic. Go there. Pick that up just to kind of have it. Shadow cloning and teleportation is a book of 3, I believe. Drawn art. Drawn art in the wrong section. In the wrong section. In the wrong section. In the wrong section. Doink, 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 doink. Small cracks lead to great ruin. Oh, do I ever feel that in what I'm doing here. Demon King and the Subjugation, I think, is a book of 5. And we can grab that and that. and then put that in the stealth section. And then we grab this. That's a perfect placement there. Genesis Theory, I believe, is a book of 3, so let's run and grab it if we can. We can run that. Okay, so that was only a book of 3 there, but that's okay. I'm not gonna cry about it. Not gonna cry about it. Might cry about it later when nobody's watching. Oh, that's enough, so we can do that. Weapon Compendium goes over here, and yikes, I have a few seconds, so I'm just going to quickly toink, 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 clear everything out, and gonna need to sort this. That was not the best decision, I think. Like, anytime I'm like grabbing a book and having to run across the library in order to shelve it, I think that is kind of wasted time. But we're learning. And then we're gonna run this book, books of 3. Every single time I find a book of 3 here, it definitely is just sparing me so much time, and I can tell, which is great. It's really, really good to be weaving that in. Even this, I think a book of 5 is also completely valid to pick up. Ritual Guidelines for Necromancers goes 3. But now I'm kind of stuck. This is sort of the danger of picking up a book of 5, is that you can get like this. The cooldowns are not so bad, so I think you get away with it, or I am going to get away with it here, but it means that if I find another book of 3 or 5 while I'm rushing around, I can't really commit to it, because I'm kind of as thick up the art of management and maintenance. What? Necromancy. I just saw the word management and immediately was just like, management, right? This goes here. Like, I shouldn't have picked up this warrior one. I should have picked up something that's closer. We're okay. Hide and Seek, I believe. Hello? Hide and Seek, I believe, is a book of 3. Pick that up, pull that. Okay, I don't know why suddenly. I guess Hide and Seek is not a book of 3. I thought it was. My bad completely. In the wrong section. Heretic Blade, that's over here. Okay, that's not the book I thought it was. Spells to shatter the enemy's mind goes here. We are looking for books of 3 right now. Books of 3 are 100% how this game accelerates and how you accelerate into the next level. And I'm just like, that's a nice book of 3 right there, so I can actually hit 3. They're literally both right here. That's funny. No? Shelve them, please. That was... okay. Actually feeling like really, really good about this run. I feel like this run... This is a book of 3, I'm sure. Am I stupid? Am I stupid? Am I stupid? Am I stupid? Beginner's Guide to Necromancy. This is the Necromancy section. What are we talking about? What are you talking about? Oh my goodness, shoot me in the face. Shoot me in the face for real. Make me dead. Kill me in the face. Oh, did I hate that. Where's the other one? So the other one also must just be shelved. That sucks so bad when you've got like... No, it's not shelved. Oracle, it's right there. I don't know how I missed it. Oof, that felt bad. That felt really bad, actually. That whole thing felt really, really bad. Because you just never want to be wasting assemble time, you know? Like, the amount of time that you waste on assemble is, like, the determiner of how your run is actually going to go. Like, I can get an hour 20 run with just using nothing but assemble. This idea of interweaving insight, I think is a good idea. I think it's a really good idea. And I've seen, like, Natsuku, who I've referenced several times, has just, like, don't get swords logic. I don't get swords logic. Natsuku is, like, a master of it. Like, really, really just unbelievable games this Natsuku is having. I don't know if Natsuku is a man or a woman, so that's the reason why I keep saying they. Counter Curse Compendium. Is that a book of 3? It is not. I know where it goes, at least. Right there. Romance novel, Pact Between the Stars. Ecological Pyramid of Monsters. Studies in Arcane Fiscal Theory, I think, is a book of 3. Handy Kitchen Recipes, I think, is a book of 3. Transformer Summons, The Law of Causality is a book of 3. Or a book of 10, rather. Okay. Gonna just grab this. Just spend a second. Shelve it, and then here's the other one. Gonna head over to mathematics. Go to Handy Kitchen Recipes, throw that in, grab this, grab Philosophical Studies, and hit this. Studies in Arcane Fiscal Theory. Sword of the Saint is the man here. Statuses. So don't worry about it. Oh no, oh no, oh no. I'm in the wrong section. I thought this was an alchemist book. So I lost time there for sure. Okay. I really like that. I was always of the opinion, or I thought, that the game was not going to be, I really thought it was like my own abilities were not going to be part of this thing, because I thought that I was limited by cooldowns because I wasn't doing this interweaving thing. I think this is a book of 5, so I think at this point I probably should grab that. There's Maris. And run. Grab that. Grab that. Grab that. Go here. Holy Magic is good. Ooh, made that cooldown. That's good. History. I believe History is a book of 5, so I might hang on to that. And grab. Just gonna grab this book. I ran out of insight, so we'll just go here. Social Structures and Magical Civilizations. I think that is a book of 3, so I'm going to hold off on that for a second for Builds Confidence. And then pop this. All of these were here. Grab that. Gotta keep that cooldown going. Come on. Foundation's Magical Item Crafting. It's so important to keep this cooldown on cooldown as often as possible. The assemble cooldown is just so important to keep on cooldown. Like, This, I believe, is a book of 3. It is. And Warrior's Creed can go here. Hello. Okay, missed it. F my life forever, dude. I do not understand the Sword thought process. I just don't understand how Sword thinks. Why it thinks the way it thinks, and what the heck is its thinking. Ugh, okay. I think we're completely fine. Tone's Alchemy, go here. Looking for any book of 3 that we can find. Book of 3, book of 3. This is a book of 3, I believe. I'm incorrect about that. Oh, did I mouse wheel it and then hit it? Yes, I did, so I was right. That is just a technical error. And we can hit like that. And this is mana currency systems and their evolution. It has to be in economics. And we're grabbing this, we're grabbing that, we're going like this. The secret of drawn. That felt really nice. Hit insight, insight, insight. Don't understand. Fundamentals of archery. Holy magic. We can go over here. Pull this, pull that. Philosophy. Up we go. Up we go. Come on now. And now, there is absolutely no way that it's actually all shelved. It is. I can't believe, I don't understand how that happened. That's okay. That is a book of 3, so we can start hunting that down. This goes right there. Grab the art book that no one can understand. An absolutely hilarious title. God bless you guys for putting that in the game. We're gonna grab this and quickly screw it up completely to the point where I'm just gonna stare at this now and get it done. The Abyss of Tarot, go right here and jump up here. Easy maths. Okay, just head to the math section. Conflict Protocols for Guilds is just right here. Looking for a book of 3. 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 Oh goodness. Not having any luck finding a good book. Is this a book of 3? Yes it is. Yes it is. Foundations of Necromancy. Nope. Techniques for returning to the previous step. That is not a book of 3. Grabbing that book though to get me back in here, because this is where all the books of 3 for sure are hanging out, right? But I think that this is a book of 3, if I'm not mistaken. That's a book of 5. I know that this is a book of 10, so let's get this over here. No books of 3 over here. Oh, I think that's a book of 3. I was correct. That's okay, because we can grab this, go like this, get here, go up here, go here, and then hit 3. Looks like, okay. Day in the life, get that shelved. Grab curse breaking. Everyone's elvish is fine. No. Yes. Okay, that's good. Spend a moment, take a look. Take a look. Oh, goodness. And I believe that this is a book of 5, so I'm going to treat it like it's a book of 3. Grab this mathematics book, which ended up being a book of 3, hilariously, which is fine. And that lets me grab this, to go like this, to go like this, to run up here. Management, transformation, looking around for book of 3. And philosophizing myself and others goes over here. Philosophy again. It's just right behind me. Oh, The Cat and the Chicken is a book of 3. So we will just quickly shelf, run an insight on this. That is also a book of 3. And I'm just going to run The Cat and Chicken. Quick. No. Actually, yeah, that's fine that I did that. Cat and chicken. This, run 3. Grab here, just like that. And grab here, up I go. And marriage is a contract sport. I can never remember if that's in legal or if it's in sociology. And monsterology. Spend a second just to clear this shelf because I know it's going to be a pain later on. Magical detective law, that's a law book if I've ever seen one. Omens, warnings. Oh goodness, I'm actually like caught off with the cooldowns, so I have to shelve this without anything to save as much time as possible. And up I go. Here we are. Management, awakening the first spells. I mean, I might as well just grab you. History. Seer's Journal's on the other side. Alchemy is just right here. I'm really trying to find a nice book of 3 or 5. Because that's the secret. That's the secret. I'm just... Oh, that's a good book of 3. Or, yeah, book of 3, if I'm not mistaken. There it is. Book of 3. And book of 3. Illustrated Bestiary can just go right here. That goes here. Advanced Healing Theory goes over here. Repair, I believe that this is a book of 3. And where's the other book? Okay, I'm just going to assume, yeah. Somehow I do that. I don't know how that happens, this hilarious book title, which I didn't actually grab it, so that's fun. Illusion, illusion. It's in the title. Illusion. Enchanted Verses. There's so many titles that are like, have the word management in it, for example. So it just goes in the management section, but then it's a necromancy book, like that kind of thing. So there's just like a ton of titles that are like that. This is a book of 3 for sure. Notebook of 5, my mistake, still. Art of Illusion Defense. Inanimate Configuration. Just every single time you can just sneak a book of 3 into what you're doing, you are accelerating your game. And so that's the key, that's the secret to this whole thing, is just getting a book of 3 or a book of 5 snuck in between everything. And if you can do that, then you're actually doing like really, really well. I'm gonna just quickly, and then we can run and do that. Grab. And it's especially good if you can actually get like into the section. Okay, I'm just in the wrong section completely. I'm just gonna wait. This is waste, but I just am a little bit flummoxed. Just getting a little bit flummoxed. Tomes of alchemy. Illusions. 1,000 Summons. That's a book of 3. Cursed. Love this book title, by the way. Absolutely brilliant book title. Fabric. Screw you. Screw this chandelier so much. I hate that chandelier. I wish that chandelier was just like Control-Alt-Delete. Like, get out of here. Please be gone forever. I hate it. Oh, am I going to make this cool down? I hope I do. I do. And this goes here. Just gonna... Oh my goodness. And grab this, grab that, economics. This goes here, up we go, that goes there. I think therefore I am. That can go over here. I actually lost time, I think, on that whole thing because I was futzing about too much. Labor studies, and they call that dark that. Man, it takes like all my brain power to actually do this. Is this a book of 3? Looks like. And here. Oh, please let me make it. Oh, I did. I'm the best. I am the greatest. 1, 2, 3. Grab that. Go. Just gonna wait. It's gonna be faster just to wait. We're looking. I think, is that? Let's find out. It is. Go. World Without Demons and Yet Full of Corporate Slaves is absolutely hilarious title. Ton of alchemy. Just run that back over here. Summoning. Looking for books of 3 off the side of our eye if we can find one. Management. Book of 3, book of 3, book of 3, book of 3. I don't want to pull the trigger on that math book just because I want to see if it is a book of 3. Same story here. The magical ring that steals reason is absolutely a book of 3. So we can quickly use our insight to grab that book. I'll grab that, grab that, grab that. That lets me go here, and then here, and then we can grab behavior of monsters, which sends us down here, and then we can flip to this math book. It was a book of 3, so that's a big win for me, I feel. And then this is also a book of 3. Grab this book, run that. Grab that, it was right here, grab here, they worship an entity. Just gonna wait a second. Grab this, grab that, this goes here. Sociology goes here. Social structure of magical civilizations is exactly where I'm standing, so I'm not going around quite yet. That was a book of 3? Okay. Okay. I'm not gonna cry. I'm not gonna cry as much as I might want to. I'm not gonna cry. We can run the insight here. Grab this. Grab that. No. What did I just do? Okay. I flubbed that pretty badly, actually. The Art of Hiding's One Presence. I think that's a larger book title. It is not. So we can grab this, and then we want to grab that. We want to sort it. 1, 2, 3, and mathematics. That was a book of 3, so a bit of a loss there, but that's okay. Summoning. No, this is illusions. Dealing with hauntings. The Thorn Prince is a book of 3, so this, we can actually run this while we do this at the same time. Grab that. Where is that other copy of the Thorn Prince? Here. That goes here. And that goes here. And the Codex of Transfiguration can just go here while we look for a book of 3. I believe that's a book of 3. We're going to find out. It is not, so we're not going to worry about that. C++ is a book of 5, so maybe if I treat it as though it is a book of 3. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then pick this up. It's polarization. That goes here. And then I might as well just stay here because it's... Nope, that's necromancy. That can go like that. And comparative study of natural laws is... I don't think I have saved any time whatsoever with this book of 5. I have to be a little bit more dubious of books of 5, I think. But spell chanting, screw you. I hate that chandelier so much. I genuinely wish that chandelier did not exist. There was a book of 3 over there. I think this is not a book of 3. Very good. Got it. And Whispers of the Moon. I'm not going to save any time by doing a sword place, so I'm just going to Tome of Alchemy. Yeah, really, really, really questionable if I saved myself any time with that book of 5. Pictorial guide as well. Grand Compendium of Natural Jurisprudence. Not finding any books of 3 right now. And I know they're there, I know they exist. Okay, this has to be a book of 3. Yes, it is. You gotta be kidding me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, grabbed literally the only book of 5 in that section. Left. Go over here. Go here. Grab this. Everyone's demonic. I hate that chandelier so much. I hate that chandelier so much. Oh, I hate that chandelier so much. I wish that chandelier, if I could change anything in this game, it would be to get rid of that chandelier. And it's not even like remotely close. I would absolutely, if the developers of this game were like, hey, we're giving you permission to do one thing in this game and really make one big alteration, I'd literally be like, get rid of that chandelier. I would be like happy as a pig in mud if I just got to delete that one flippin' chandelier. So you wanna buy a chandelier? Come on down and buy a chandelier. I actually feel like this has been a pretty good pace, pretty good time. It's actually possible that I have beaten my own personal record at this point. And I think that's all I care about. I don't care about setting a record, I don't care about breaking the hour. I care about getting my own personal record beat. If I can go faster than an hour 20 doing this strategy of books of 3, I consider that to be enormously successful. I am still not very good at this, so that's a book of 3, I think. Just get a position here. Yes, it is. Art is sublime because it has no answers. Legal system for magic accidents. Angelic self-writing. Bestiary components. That's dungeon creatures. Spells and patents. Right, P rights is a book of 3. Introduction to stealth magic. It gets especially bad when you're like tripping on books such as Life. Ancient manuscript is just right above me. Bonk. I'm just gonna wait for a second. Place. Pretty sure that's a book. 3. It's possible I already have that shelved. I've definitely done that a few times. Books. Pretty sure that's a book of 3. Get the summoning going. It isn't a book of 3, maybe it's a book of 5 though. It is not, so we're not going to worry about it. Transfiguration. Get that sorted. And 10. Sure, pull that in. Magical evaluation. Reducing metamorphosis time is transfiguration. Any book of 3 around. That, I believe, is a book of 5, so we'll hang on to that for a second. Record of the Demon King, I believe, is a history book. I think this is a book of 5 as well, but too late. Bonk, bonk, bonk. Hate that chandelier so much. It makes me want to scream and cry. Scream and cry. Scream and cry. Not really, because I'm a manly man. And manly men don't cry. What? Romance novel. It's in the title, dude. It's in the title. Okay. Oh, that is definitely a book of 3. And so... Grab. Seduction magic. Grab. Detective the Reaper goes over here. Books of Alchemy. We can just go down here. Oof. Honestly, I am happy with this run just because of how I feel much more comfortable with the Insight game now. The way the Insight sort of shtick works feels a lot more comfortable to me. That's a book of 3. And that's a big win, right? Like getting that all interwoven into the game and into my gameplay. I feel... Oh, that's a good place to know. I feel like it's just good. Mark magical analysis based on the... Oh, yes. I feel like it's just good to get this new skill set built into... Ooh, definitely. I started talking and I'm just flubbing this. It's just good to get a new skill set built into your abilities, right? What is happening? There is no way that I'm flubbing on this badly. Yeah, like what the heck? I definitely hit 3 there. Oh well, it doesn't matter. 2, 1, 3. I do not understand. My spot check is not the best. Absolutely. And quite seriously, the problem I'm having is that like right now this is just wasting time. Like if Assemble is off cooldown or is waiting and you're not using it, you are absolutely wasting time. It is... actually crazy. So at this stage, all of the math books, are books of 3. It's been that way for a minute, and I've just been flubbing it. Book of the Ninja. Romance novel. Okay, that's a book of 3 for sure. So we can just get to happiness research. Shelve that. Grab. That's good to grab there. Because that goes here. And then 3. Hit here. Go there. Where's the other one? Right there. And oh goodness. Necromancy. Go here. We're getting to the end here, which is really, really nice. And we're just going to shelve the time book. Hit that. Grab here. Pretty sure that's also a book of 3, but that's okay. I am just going to pause here for a second. Do it this way. And the Book of Summoning and Contracts. That's a book of 3. That's a book of 5. Almost to the point here where I can just start grabbing any Bard. Like, okay, flubbing. Kind of getting panicked right here at the end, which I think these are all books of 3 at the end of it all, which tells me that there is definitely growth opportunities to be had. Like all these books of 3, I just feel like at the end you shouldn't have very many books of 3. That at the end it should be like primarily, it should be primarily larger book titles. Come on, Bonk. Resonating methods. Grab. I don't know how that keeps happening. I definitely have, like, on several occasions. Here, mute a single person's voice, goes up here. Oink, 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 oink. Oh, kill me. There we go. Hit that. Magic spoiler dimension goes here. And then I'm for sure, I can already tell, I'm gonna have to do some cleanup on one of the ones. Which one? Okay. I'm lucky I spotted that right away. And right away I spotted that, so that's really good, actually. Okay. How do we do? If I beat my own time, I'm going to be happy. I don't think I did. I felt really slow, to be honest. I felt like I was really struggling, like, the whole time, just with the balancing and all that good stuff. Oh, never mind. Yes. Oh, yes. A new record. And not just an eking out victory. 6 minutes. 6 minute reduction. 6 minute reduction. Okay, man. Okay. What I felt really strong about that particular run is that I finally feel like I was able to interweave the techniques a lot more smoothly. I thought my insight interactions and my insight inclusions were more seamless. Like I felt more on top of things than I have in a couple of practice runs that I've been doing. This one's getting posted because I beat my previous time. Watch out, Natsuka. I'm sure I'm mispronouncing this guy's name, and I'm so sorry. Or this person's name, my mistake. And I'm so sorry. Oh, okay. I'm really, really pleased with myself with that result. Really, really happy. As this starts to settle into my bones a little bit more, and as I get more used to doing it, it's just going to get smoother and smoother and smoother. And I can tell this run was the smoothest. So, yeah. How wonderful. How wonderful. How wonderful. Soon I'm going to be able to, like, talk while I do this. Because right now I just really have to hyper-focus on doing it to get it done. Amazing. New time.